my dance, make it hurt.
Shalom, and welcome to my new series. In this series, we'll be discussing my newly published book, Sepher Yirah. And I'll be leaving a link in the description below if you'd like to obtain a physical copy. I will also be leaving a link to a PDF digital version of this text that is completely free. So without further ado, let us begin. So this is how the book will come. It is hard-covered and comes with a sleeve. On the front of the book is the mystery of the 22 letters. And on the spine is the word Sepher Yirah, which means the Book of Awe. And on the back is a combination of divine names and their tikkunim. It comes with a book cover, and the same images are on the actual hardcover. So this is the inside page, and as we can see, we see the word Yirah and the word Sepher Yirah, which means the Book of Awe. Now Yirah has a numerical value of 216, Yod is 10, Resh is 200, Aleph is 1, and He is 5. The image that we see here is lifted from one of my black books. And so this is the mystery of the Shekinah, Malkut, which is called Et, which means Aleph to Tav, referring to the 22 letters. The surrounding is the 72-letter name of Hashem, which is the 72-letter name of Malkut. Vav He Vav, Yud Lamed Yud, Samek Yud Tet, Ayin Lamed Mem, etc. And so we see here Vav He Vav, Yud Lamed Yud. Now this 72-letter name of Hashem, which is attributed to Malkut, has 216 characters, as it is comprised of Exodus 14:19, 14:20, and 14:21, each of these verses containing exactly 72 letters, the combined of which creates this particular name, which is associated to Malkut. This is the exact same numerical value as the word Yirah. Yirah here in reference to awe. So let us begin. The introduction. This book is designed to reveal and elevate you in a very practical and conscious way. Everything written in this text is designed in such a way that one may pass through chamber by chamber and emerge in the secret of Yirah, awe. The gematria here of en awe, be'Yirah, in 613, Antiphony HaZohar states that one who dwells in awe fulfills all 613 mitzvot. This is the secret of, I have kept the Lord before me at all times. So it states here, everything written in this text is designed in such a way that one may pass through chamber by chamber. That is because this book is read linearly, where each chamber is linked to every other chamber, and emerge in the secret of awe, because it is written, Yirah, Hashem, Rashit Chokmah. Yirah, Hashem, Rashit Da'at. Awe of Hashem is the beginning of wisdom, and awe of Hashem is the beginning of knowledge. The gematria here of in awe, which means spelt Beit Yirah, Beit Yud Resh Aleph Tav, is 613. Beit is 2, Yod is 10, Resh is 200, Aleph is 1, and Tav is 400. The value here of in awe is 613. And Tikkun HaZohar reveals that he who is in awe fulfills all 613 mitzvot. And he who is not in awe fulfills none. Everything lifted from never before revealed manuscripts, and I will reveal the manuscripts as we go along. With each section, contemplate carefully what is written, and above all things, do not reduce to wheat. And it was stated, the substance of everything is general. But to such a one who views everything as general, the secrets of the king are far from him. Such with any person who reads this text with the explicit purpose of assumed understanding. The text tells you here to not assume that you understand anything that is inside of it. What was revealed to me here was revealed in a dream and through the cloud of darkness by which the voice of the Lord spoke and my eyes were opened. This latter part refers to a divine experience I had, and in some of my first videos, I discuss that divine experience. Perhaps in a later video, I'll go into more depth, but in the latter sections of the book, there is a small section that discusses the event. So let us cover the beginning. So what we have before us is the secret of all secrets. The Zohar says that the letters do not come to the mind of man, and neither do the letters come to the minds of the supernal angels, and not even the supernal angels know the secrets of the letters, and most certainly not man. For if one begins or wishes to engage with Torah, one must first know the letters. Therefore the letters find themselves in an even more superior place. For without the letters, the Torah could not be known, nor revealed, nor manifested. Section 1. Emet, truth. Emet is a name that refers to Tifereth. As it is written, you gave Emet to Yaakov. Yaakov occupies the Sephirot of Tifereth. This is in reference to Zerayinpin, the light of truth. Similarly, understand Et, 22 letters, plus Mem. Both of these refer to Malchut. Et is Malchut, and the final Mem is also Malchut. Et refers to the 22 letters, Aleph to Tav, plus the addition of the final Mem, Sofit, because the 22 letters are distributed here. The 3 mother letters, with the additional of the Mem Sofit, the 7 double letters, and the 12 elemental letters. 3 mothers, which are Aleph, Mem, and Shin. 7 doubles, which are Tav, Beit, Kaf, Fe, Gimel, Resh, and Dalet, and 12 elementals, which are Ayin, Yud, Lamed, He, Samek, Chet, Nun, Vav, Kof, and Tet, Tzadi, and Zain. Each letter is a chamber with a lock and key, as it was stated in the previous section, chamber by chamber, concealing the very laws of existence by the word, referring to these letters. Hashem revealed himself. It is written in Tikkun HaZohar, the king may not be seen except in his house, and all the more so in his chamber. More so in his chamber, by which one would enter gate by gate, key by key, tikkun by tikkun, until the most inner chamber, where the secret of the king awaits all who merit that state. And said to him, Go throughout the city of Jerusalem, and put a mark, Tav, on the foreheads of those who grieve and lament over all the detestable things that are done in it. Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4. The mark here refers to the Hebrew letter Tav. The Tav refers to Malchut and the Vav to Zerainpin, the union of Teshuvah, to return Hey, Tashuv Hey. Furthermore, the Tav alludes to the letter Tav, this being the secret of the 22 letters. And so the mark that Yehezkel places in the forehead is the mark of the letters, the secret of the king, chamber by chamber. So we will discuss briefly an overview of the mother letters, and all of the future videos we will be analyzing them letter by letter, chamber by chamber, and hopefully all together arriving at the secret of the king. Part 1, the 3 mother letters, Aleph, Mem, and Shin. Shin, which is the letter S in English, and denotes fire, and is the sound S, which is high frequency and refers to the tongue. Aleph, which is the letter A, refers to air, as in the Hebrew word ayur, and as in fire with shin, the Hebrew word ish. It makes the sound ah, which is a mid-frequency and corresponds to the throat. And water mem, which is the letter M in English, refers to low frequency and the lips. These 3 letters are called mother letters in the secret of Aleph, Mem, Shin, their mother, because Im in Hebrew means mother, and Shin has a numerical value of 300, so it can also be read as 3 mothers. This is because all the other letters, sounds, and principles exist only as a direct result of the first 3 letters, as all other letters require the lips, throat, and tongue to produce its sound. We will begin with the mother letters individually, then discuss their principles. So we see here the lips, the throat, and the tongue. And so all sounds, no matter what letter it is, can only be made as a direct result of the combinations of the sounds of the lips, the throat, ah, and the tongue, s. Low frequency, mid frequency, high frequency. We will discuss this in much greater depth in part 2. With that being said, if you'd like to support, I'll leave a link to my Patreon down below. Shalom, Selah.